All right, it's now 26 minutes to 8 o'clock, and we want to start off with a story that we're following up on. An MCA from Baringo is missing since Sunday 4 p.m. with allegations that he was abducted by unknown people. According to eyewitnesses, Silale Ward MCA Nelson Lotella was hijacked in Nyagang River in Baringo, forced out of his car and bundled into a black car with registration number KCA 212B. The car was being escorted by police Land Cruiser. A similar incident happened last year in Silale MCA Thomas Minito, whose lifeless body was later found 3 days in Oldonyesebuk River in Kiambu County. DCI Director George Kinoti has confirmed the police are pursuing the criminals who abducted MCA Nelson Lotella.
He was kidnapped at Nginyang River by three civilian people. There's that Navara with KCA, we number plate KCA 212B, and another Land Cruiser, the police Land Cruiser. But its number plate was not captured. That was around 5:30 p.m. So far, we have lost our leaders. One was Honorable Minito, an MCO for Churo. He was kidnapped by unknown people at Cabernet, and later on he was killed. His body was found around Machakos there.
Huenda yatatendeka vile ya yule MCA mwingine kilitendeka pale before. He was arrested like this and he disappeared completely. After 3 days, his body was found somewhere. So, which means the same vehicles yenye wameshika huyu mtu sahi ni zile vehicles zilishika huyo mwingine. So tuko na worry kwamba huyu huenda pia ataenda the same route.
And now I'm joined in studio by Honorable William Comokait, who is a member of Parliament for Tiaty constituency. And welcome, sir. It's good to have you. Now, looking at this particular incident when MCA is already missing, and it's not the first time that it's happened in that area. First of all, let's start with, do we have any new info from you, maybe that in regards to this particular story?
No, we do not have any new information, which is very frustrating for us as the leadership of Tiaty and for the family. Because as of last evening, the vehicle that was used to abduct the MCA, the one which registration number you've given, KCA 212P, not B, was traced to Nakuru. That vehicle was, because the driver gave us the number plate. Because before he was blindfolded.
The driver of the MCA.
The driver of the MCA. Before he was blindfolded, he managed to get the registration number of the vehicle which the MCA was bundled into. And so he called us and gave us the registration number. Then later on he was blindfolded and left at the river. Now, we mobilized ourselves, we called the police, and the vehicle was first blocked at Mogotio roadblock by police near the equator. And
the same vehicle, KCA,
the same vehicle, KCA 212P.
And what, do we know whether at the point where it was being blocked, the MCA was still in the vehicle?
So it was searched, but the MCA was not in, which clearly shows that he was transferred to another vehicle.
Between the abduction and the police roadblock.
And so when they were questioned, the occupants of the car came out and they had guns, M16 rifles, and introduced themselves as Recce Squad officers. Last night, I spoke to the DCIO or CCIO, Mogotio, and he told me that they released them because they introduced themselves as Recce Squad officers and they had let them go. But I asked them, how do you let go a vehicle which is suspect? Later on, the same vehicle again was blocked at Kiamunyi by police again, near Kiamunyi, yes. And we got pictures of the car. There's a picture I have on my phone here of the police officer who clearly had bulletproof vest, and there was an APC right behind, because At the Kiamunyi, there was wananchi who had gathered also, including Lotela's wife. And they managed to take pictures. The pictures which she had taken, some of them were deleted, but we managed to get others. And there was an APC which came, and because the wananchi had managed to block the road completely. But the APC came and forced its way through, and the vehicle was escorted to Nakuru town. Our people followed, but they managed to meander around until they got lost inside. They went round circles in Nakuru until they disappeared. So it's clearly the police who have arrested, abducted Honorable Otela. Now that it is clear that they do not want to charge him, maybe they want to kill him like they killed the others.
But that's a very serious
Yes.
allegation to make, Honorable Comokait, that the police
It is not an allegation. I am telling you for a fact that if Honorable Otela, these are police.
But the reason why
This is not an allegation. These are police officers.
The reason why I say it's an allegation is because on what basis have you concluded that they're police officers?
I am telling you.
Hang on. On what basis? Because a police officer...
I've given you the basis.
Yes, but a gentleman wearing a bulletproof vest is not proof that they are police officers.
It is escorted by an APC, an armed personnel carrier. What is that? Who owns an armed personnel carrier?
The police.
Yes. So it is the police. So they must produce him. And the due process must be followed. Yes.
And
the police, the government must produce Honorable Otela.
Do you have any indication or possibly motive that as to why he
We do
would be
not know,
arrested?
because, you know, if we were not operating in this very bad manner, I mean, a normal arrest would have, the gentleman would have been taken to a police station and booked and told that, Mheshimiwa, you're under arrest for this and this reason. So we do not know why. And we can't speculate why he was taken in this manner.
It's very
we are only fearing for the worst.
Now, it's unfortunate that the previous case that we are looking at, where it was a lifeless body that was found in a river. And unfortunately, maybe that was not followed up. Do we have any leads as to what happened to in the previous case so that we can at least follow up on this and tell?
No, we do not have. Mombasa Minito was abducted in similar circumstances. He was taken from Cabaret Hotel by people who said they were police. After 3 days, his body was found. Up to now, there has been no action whatsoever by government. There has been no inquest. There has been no public inquiry or anything. That matter was just let go like that. That's why they got, perhaps, unfortunately, they got used to it. And then after that, there were other MCAs. There was another MCA for Lawyer Mrok, Mheshimiwa Kibet, who was killed at a hotel in Marigat. Plus my friend, Engineer Pepe, who was an aspirant in Jubilee, who was killed together with him. There have been 15 people killed, Pokot businessmen, including also a chief, who were killed, abducted, and killed. In similar circumstances, all of them were abducted from Rumuruti market and from Olmoran market.
All right, Mheshimiwa.
So we have cases of extrajudicial killings against the Pokot people of Tiati. I do not know why government is targeting our people. I do not know why.
What do you propose as a solution? You're a leader, you're a member of parliament, and if you are not safe, or if you are possibly struggling to find, what may have happened, yet you're convinced that these were police officers, then Mwananchi is in trouble. What is your solution as to the way forward?
First things first. Let the police produce Honorable Otela. Let them. They cannot run away from this one.
Proof of life. They need to
Yes,
produce
they
it.
need to produce Honorable Otela because it is the police. And it is very frustrating. I spoke to the IG up to late last night. I've written to him a message this morning. He has not responded. But last night he was responding, saying he does not know. You know, what is happening in this country is that I think there is a death squad that is there that sometimes even bypasses the IG. I do not know who the hell they report to. I have no idea. But these are murderers. And we are crying as a people of Tiati. That we are Kenyans, we deserve justice, just like everybody else. So this is too much. This is too much.
All right.
The amount, I have spent the whole week in Tiati doing peace meetings with the Honorable Otela. And we were traveling with the county security team. We traveled all over Tiati, all. You know,
Do you know any suspected motives? Do you have any reasons
I
why?
can't. I have no. I do not know, my brother. I do not know why.
Anything like this would happen. And do you, Honorable William Comokait, feel safe?
No. No leader in Tiati now feels safe. Personally, I am walking with, looking over my shoulder all the time and praying to God that I'm not next. Because if my brother is taken today, you never know. Because we do not know why the people of Tiati are being targeted. I have told you 15 already who were abducted and killed. 15. I have their names. The police have their names. We made the complaint. The police said that they sent the Internal Affairs Department to go and investigate. We have not seen the report up to now.
That's a serious issue. So what are you planning to do?
As law-abiding people, we do not
have to
know.
follow the law.
We have to follow the law. We do not know where to go to, apart from going to court to file for habeas corpus. We are going to do that just now, and urging our people to stay calm, at least because I know that nobody slept in Tiati the entire night, and even the entire Pokot Nation. Nobody has slept last night because it is very worrying to us. We are being profiled as a people. We are being profiled as a leadership of Pokot. I do not know why this is happening. I really do not know why.
Now, should the IG be watching, maybe you can look into that camera there, and what message do you have to him? You say you've written to him, he has not responded. Initially, he had responded. What was his response?
He told me that he did not know he's going to find out. Then later on, he said that he has ordered people to find out what's happening. Now, I want to tell the IG that the people who arrested Honorable Otela are police officers. Nobody else can escort a vehicle with an APC. The APC is owned by police. The picture we have, I have shared the picture with the IG, the picture of an officer in bulletproof vest, and it fits the description that the driver of Honorable Otela gave us. The same was wearing faded jeans, and they had M16 guns. These are police officers. And their intention is to kill. So I want to tell them, please, Mheshimiwa, Bwana IG, produce Mheshimiwa Otela. Produce him, spare his life. If there is a crime he has committed, we want due process. We are ready. We are law-abiding citizens. We are law-abiding Kenyans. Produce Mheshimiwa Otela alive.
All right, thank you very much, Honorable William Comokait, Member of Parliament for Tiati constituency, and of course, following up on that particular MCA who's missing, and the registration number is there. Do we have the registration number of the APC?
No, we didn't get the registration number of the APC, but we have the details of the Toyota Hilux double cab. It's KCA 212P, and it is owned by somebody called Hastings Major Ongeri. We have done the search.
And that's the vehicle that
was used.
Supposedly was used to abduct.
Do not use the word supposedly. That is the vehicle.
That was used.
We are talking here with certainty. Yes.
All right.
KCA 212P. KCA 212P.
A Toyota Hilux.
Toyota Hilux double cab, color black, and then the telephone number of Mr. Hastings Major Ongeri is 0721 414 562. And his KRA PIN. And I'm telling you, these are the details.
They are the details, but I think the best people to handle that is the authorities. If
we want to share this with, we don't trust the authorities anymore. We don't trust them. How can we trust people who arrest and kill? Are they authorities or gangsters?
That is, whereas that may be your concern, it's only fair that we have the authorities deal with that, because we do not have the capacity. Even if you give us those numbers, the least we can do is just present them to the authorities. And I believe you either have done that or are going to do that.
We have given the police everything. It is up to them to produce Honorable Otela alive.
All right, thank you, Honorable.
They have to produce Honorable Otela alive.
All right, thank you very much, Honorable William Comokait, for coming into studio this morning, basically sharing your concerns and also your fears, Member of Parliament for Tiaty constituency. And that's a story, of course, right here on Morning Express we are going to follow up on. So for now,